ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם לדורותם ברית עולם between me and the people of Israel. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם לדורותם ברית עולם
כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ.
For in 6 days Adonai made heaven and earth. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם לדורותם ברית עולם.
ביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש.
And on the 7th day God ceased from work and was renewed. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם לדורותם ברית עולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. וטוב בכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב, שלום רב, על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב, שלום רב, על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom Hamidenu shomreinu lechayim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom Hamideinu shomreinu lechayim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow and pain.
you been longing, waiting, searching for a radically inclusive, vibrant, emergent, sweet, traditional, non-traditional, musical, welcoming Jewish space to go deep, to sing, to eat, sometimes to fast, to remember, to heal, to play and to pray in?
Welcome to Micah, an everybody-friendly, inclusive, multi-generational spiritual community where innovation drives our explorations into and celebrations of Jewish life. A congregation where people of all ages seek to build community and help prepare the world.
Judaism at Micah. Experience it in person or online. For a full list of our services and programs, like us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and visit our website, congregationmicah.org. Shalom Aleichem, may peace be upon you. Hey, Rabbi Flip, were the 80s as radical as they sounded?
You mean because now it's the Hebrew year 5783?
No. I mean the 1980s. You'll have to forgive me, but I wasn't born yet.
Bueller?
The 80s were totally rad. I mean, fully bodacious. And sometimes the music transports me back to this one gnarly wild Shabbos night in 1987.
Well, I'm just asking because of what's happening here at Micah on Friday, November 18th.
Oh, well, what's that?
Well, whether you fondly remember the music of the MTV era or are new to discovering the magic of that time, this is one Shabbat you should not miss. We're taking some of the most fun, familiar, biggest hits from the 80s decade of pop anthems and setting that music to our regular liturgical prayers.
Like, totally tubular. Everyone dust off your boom boxes and get your hair permed for a totally awesome 80s Shabbat. Costumes encourage. It's gonna be a real Rubik's Groove.
Hey.
Available in person and online.
You guys are the friendliest people.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom. Come on in, find a seat.
lives move so fast, we forget to stop and remember. Don't lose your grip on the blessings you have. You must give thanks to keep your spirits high. We sing, Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shever Achim Gam Yachad. We sing, Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shever Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov. You can clap if you want. Every week we come together, we light the candles, say the blessings. Our voices rise as we sing to the one who gave us the gift of life. We sing, Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shever Achim Gam Yachad. We sing, Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shever Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov. We've survived 5,000 years. Oh, the Jews have quite a story. But we're still here, and we're not going to stop. Through it all, we continue to thrive. Here we go, singing, Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shever Achim Gam Yachad. Singing, Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shever Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov. Hine Matov. Hine Matov.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Tonight will for sure, I kid you not, be most definitely, like totally to the max, a big time Shabbat. No doy and yes way. Olivia Newton-John got physical, and it is time for us to get spiritual. Because it is the Hebrew year 5783, we want to celebrate the 80s with you. This evening, we travel back more than 3 decades to a time of leg warmers, big bangs, and tainted love. It was an age when girls just wanted to have fun, and we, the Jews, were riding high on the optimism of peace and hospitality. As the 70s came to an end, we witnessed the Prime Minister of Israel, Menachem Begin, and Egyptian President Anwar Sadat receive the Nobel Peace Prize. The 1980s began, and we reveled at Operation Elijah, the rescue of Ethiopian Jewry, followed by Operations Moses and Joshua a few years later. Tonight, we share that optimism and hospitality with all of you. What we, your Micah clergy, call the Torah of the 80s. So sing with us the familiar and ancient prayers brought to life anew by cantor Josh Goldberg, who, with amazing assembled musicians, set our liturgy to 80s tunes. We begin by extending that hospitality not just to all y'all, but also by welcoming our Sabbath Angels by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Peace unto you, O ministering angels, messengers of Most High. Peace unto you, O majesty of majesties, Holy One, Adonai. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi Elyon, Mimelech Hamlachim, Hamelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lochem Shalom, Malachi Shalom, Malachi Hillel, Mimelech, Malachi Amlachim, Hakadosh, Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu Nil Shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon. Melech Hamlachim, Hamelachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom, 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 Shichem Shalom. Malachi Shalom, Malachi Elyon, Mimelech, Malachi Hamlachim, Hakadosh, Baruch Hu. Shalom Alechem, Malachi Hashari, Malachi Shalom Aleichem, Aleichem Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, Aleichem Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. Come on, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Shalom! Shalom! Let's hear it for Steve over there. Shalom! Let's get that Alexa guitar up. Shalom! 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 Shalom!
Fun here. Okay. In 1983, our American Reform movement turned Judaism on its head by formally accepting patrilineal descent, creating a new definition of who is a Jew. If your mother is Jewish, you're a Jew. If your father is Jewish, you're a Jew. It was a sign not just of hospitality, but of inclusivity. We know a thing or two about that here at Congregation Micah. Tomorrow, Pierre Robinson will become a Brit Mitzvah. Where's Pierre? Hi, Pierre. That's our new term for bar or bat mitzvah. We're not asking that everybody has to use that term. It's just our way of reinforcing that for us here at Micah, it's not about your sexual identity or preference. It's not about whether it was your mom or your dad who was Jewish. It's about who you are and who you are becoming. So we're going to ask the Robinson family and Pierre to come forward now and light our Shabbat candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Thank you, Robinsons. And Pierre, I'm going to invite you to come stay up here on the bima with us. Great. In the 1980s, we witnessed several women take advantage of opportunities available to them. Our conservative colleagues followed our lead as a reform movement in 1986 when the Jewish Theological Seminary voted to ordain women as rabbis. Madeline M. Kunin was elected governor of Vermont, becoming the first female governor in the United States. Our very own Micah member Jane Eskin, Zichrona Livracha, may she rest in peace, won election to the Tennessee Public Commission, becoming the first woman to win an election to a statewide office in Tennessee. She also ran for governor of our fine state in 1986 and for Congress in 1987. We are talking about a Jewish woman from Nashville. And finally, in England, Margaret Thatcher became the first female prime minister of Britain. A perfect segue to help us welcome the Sabbath bride, for we honor the advancement of women everywhere with the words of Dancing Queen.
אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, שמו תפארת ולתחילה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה, במחשבה תחילה. Welcome the Sabbath Queen, candles gleam, drinking wine so sweet. Sabbath Queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah. You can sing with all your might, having the time of your life. Ooh, lecha dodi, welcome the Sabbath Queen. Please rise. בואי ושלום עטרת פלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם הסגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. Welcome the Sabbath Queen, candles gleam, drinking wine so sweet. Sabbath Queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah. You can sing with all your might, having the time of your life. Ooh, lecha dodi, welcome the Sabbath Queen. Welcome the Sabbath Queen. Welcome the Sabbath Queen. Welcome the Sabbath Queen.
We remain standing as Pierre leads us in the words of Hatzi Kaddish.
Yikra vikra shamei rabba. Amen. Ba'ama divra hirute, v'amlich malhute, b'hayhon uvion mehon, uvahay tekol beit Yisrael, ba'gala uvizman, kari, v'yamaru, amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevora, leolam olam me'amaya, Yitzbarach, Yitbarach, Vishtabach, Vipar, Viroman, Vinase, Vihadar, Vihale, Vihalal, Shemei Dikusha, Brichu, Leilam Minko Birhata, Vishirata,
Tushbehata v'nechemata, Damiran be'alma.
V'yamaru.
Amen. We remain standing for Baruch Hu, like a prayer, but it is a prayer. Life is a mystery, but no one must stand alone. When we call out God's name, yes, it feels like home. 2, 3, 4. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach, Hamevorach, Baruch Adonai Hamevorach, Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed. Please hear our voice. Oh, let our prayers be answered. Blessed are you, oh Adonai. We sing praises, we bless your name. From now on till forever. Blessed are you, oh Adonai. Heaven help us. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach, Hamevorach, Baruch Adonai Hamevorach, Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed. Hear our voice. Oh, let our prayers be answered. Blessed are you, oh Adonai. We sing praises, we bless your name. In the past and in the future, blessed are you, oh Adonai. Let the choir sing, Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach, Hamevorach, Baruch Adonai Hamevorach, Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach, Hamevorach, Baruch Adonai Hamevorach, Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed. Ooh, 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 ooh. Life is a mystery, but no one must stand alone. When we call out God's name, it feels like home. We sing out a prayer, our voices in the air. The universe to me is still a mystery. Hold on to a dream for the world we want to see. With just a prayer, our choice, our voice can take us there. Sing out a prayer, all do our share. Build the world we want to see. Oh, sing out a prayer because we care. Be the change we want to see. Try that with me. Sing out a prayer. Let's do our share. Build the world we want to see. Sing out a prayer because we care. Be the change we want to see. We sing out a prayer. Our voices in the air. Universe to me is still a mystery. Hold on to the dream for the world we want to see. Oh, with just a prayer, our choice, our voice can take us there. Sing out a prayer, our voices in the air. The universe to me is still a mystery. Hold on to the dream for the world we want to see. With just a prayer, our choice, our voice can take us there. Our voice can take us there. With just a prayer. With just a prayer, our voice can take us there. With just a prayer.
All right, in 1985, Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder, Tina Turner, and 42 other artists walked into a recording studio, and the result? We Are the World. And why? Because there comes a time when we all heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There were people dying, and it was time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We are all part of God's great big family, and the truth you know, love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children.
But we're not going to sing that one tonight.
No, we're not going to sing that.
We can't do every 80s song.
No, not everyone.
Yeah.
And I would have sung it, except I couldn't remember how it started. But that's all right. Okay, it was, of course, only one of Lionel Richie's many hits. The notion that we are all connected, responsible for one another, that we are all one. We Jews have been teaching and singing about that for, well, thousands of years before the 1980s. We turn now to Lionel to capture that fundamental Jewish idea.
I've been alone with you inside my mind. And in this room I have prayed to you 1,000 times. I have your words inscribed upon my door. Hello, God, it's you I'm looking for. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto, Le'olam, Le'olam, Va'ed. I long to reach the day when we will see your holiness reflected in humanity. Your spark is in the sacred and profane. Hello, we are calling out your name. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto, Le'olam, Le'olam, Va'ed. Let's give it up for the band here. Sometimes I wonder where you are, and I wonder what to do when the world seems so broken and it's hard to be a Jew. I will say these sacred words, and when each day is done, Shema Yisrael, God is one.
We continue chanting together with Pierre leading us in the words of Ve'ahavta.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol lavha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher Anohim misavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinata levaneha v'dibarta bam v'shivteha b'veideha uvlefteha v'derech u'shokbeha u'kumeha u'kshartam leot al yadeha v'hayu letotafot b'neineha u'vtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'vishareha leman tiskeru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim lelechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher otzei tiehem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem.
One of the basic mitzvot, commandments, is that it is incumbent upon us to matir asurim, to free the captives. It helps us to never give up hope. In 1986, Soviet Jewish dissident Natan Sharansky was freed from prison. Not long after the Soviet Union opened its borders for the 3 million Soviet Jews who had been held as virtual prisoners within their own country. By the 1990s, hundreds and thousands of Soviet Jews chose to leave the Soviet Union and move to Israel. Yet another modern-day exodus. Like our ancestors, they journeyed to freedom and never stopped believing as they sang this song.
Slaves in Egypt land, we sweat and toiled in the sand, praying that one day we would be set free. Then Moses hit the scene, hands lifted to the sea. Watch the east winds blow and the waters part. Walking through the sea of reeds, the Israelites made history. Marching to the promised land, we walked on and on and on and on. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, who is like you, O God. Micha mocha nidar b'kodesh, who is like like you, Adonai. Here we go. Malchutecha ra'u vanecha bokei hayam lifnei Moshe uMiriam ze Eli anu ve'ameru Adonai yimloch leholam va'ed micha mocha Ma'elim Adonai, who is like you, oh God. Let's hear you. Micha mocha nidar b'kodesh, who is like you, Adonai. Come on, Steve. Give it up for Steve Roper on the guitar. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Micha mocha. Don't stop believing. Hold on. Micha mocha. Don't stop.
Oh, goody, goody. We have reached that special portion of our evening as if we have not been celebrating enough tonight. I dug it out of the closet. What do you want me to say? In any case, for those who might not visit us, we don't always do this stuff. But we usually do this stuff, which is we like to share our happy times. We like to lift our community in a world that can sometimes be very harsh and scary, and share some of the happy things that are going on in our lives. And there's someone here who's going to steal the show, and her name is Faith. She's going to come forward now. First thing we got to do is welcome a new child into the covenant of the people of Israel. And Faith here is going to take on a Hebrew name. Amy is coming forward. She's going to begin. Now, first thing we do, before we come up, we like to wash her feet, because as an ancient Near Eastern tradition, they would wash people's feet before they came into the covenant. So we got some tissues here. Remove the cool Uggs. Grandma, why are you not coming? You can come now. Let's do a Shekekianu just because we're doing it. Everybody's coming up. We're making you TV stars. First thing we're going to do right now is we're going to bless this moment.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
With excitement and joy and love, we welcome Faith into our lives. Filled with joy, we welcome her into the Jewish community. It is our hope to raise her in a home warmed with tradition, where the seasons are marked and enhanced with the beauty of sacred celebration, and where reverence for learning and love flourishes.
You turn that page right here. We got a grandparent one.
All the gifts hidden inside you find their way into the world. May all the kindness of your thoughts be expressed in your deeds. May all your learning lead to wisdom. May all your efforts lead to success. May all the love in your heart be returned to you. May God bless your body with health and with soul with joy. May God watch over you night and day and protect you from harm. May all your prayers be answered. Amen. Amen.
Look at how cute that is right now. I feel like I can't say anything. This we know to be true, that there are commandments. We believe that God gives us these commandments. And one of those commandments is that we honor our parents. And the thing about it is, and what's so beautiful is, I have children, and it has occurred to me, like it occurred to Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel with his daughter, that unless I live a life of reverence, I make it impossible for my child to follow that commandment. So as much as you have to respect them, we also tell all parents and grandparents that they model what it means to live a life of reverence, making it possible for you to follow that commandment. We want you to follow as many commandments as possible. One of those commandments is taking on this Hebrew name. I have here that the name is going to be Aviva Bat Ariella. Is that correct? Yes. We hope this name inspires you to live a life of joy, and that joy be shared with a family and a community of loved ones. We hope it that would sound like a verbal commitment to me. We want you to live a life of chuppah, that one day you will meet a soulmate, and your life will be more fulfilling because of it. And we want you to live a life of ma'asim tovim, doing great deeds, making you a better person and the world a better place. We wrap all of those things into one ancient blessing that goes like this.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you always and keep you safe.
Ya'er Adonai panav eilecha v'kuneka.
May God's face shine upon you, and when that happens, may you smile.
Yisa Adonai panav eilecha ve'yasem lecha shalom. Shalom.
May God's face be lifted to you, and may you and all of these people that love you be granted that greatest gift. May you have a sense of shalom, a sense of wholeness, and a sense of peace. Everybody says,
Amen.
How we do a little simon tov? Can we do that? A little something joyous?
Simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov. Yehelanu, 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 uvecho Yisrael, yehelanu, yehelanu, uvecho Yisrael.
Are we feeling a little happier? A little happier? Okay, watch this. Milton Ezra, stand up, please. Come on, look at this thing. Can't watch, can't see it on TV. I'm sorry. You want to bring it? Bring it. Okay. This one's pretty new, too. Yeah. Okay. Pierre. Paging Pierre. Coming forward. Where is she? Where's Pierre? Here he is. Come on. Come forward. We got something we're celebrating for you tomorrow, too. Who's got a birthday? Come on forward. You could be on TV. You can even go back and watch yourself on the archive. It's really cool. Who's got an anniversary? Oh, Ron's coming forward too. Come forward over here. Let him see you. Let him see you. Let him see you. Okay. Lights are coming forward with an anniversary. Who's got an anniversary? Something else? Somebody else celebrating something they would like to come forward for, or even if you just want to tell us, you don't have to come forward. Something happy. There's like giggling over here. What do you got? Oh, that's pretty big. You don't have to come forward, but stand up for a second. Look at these people. They look happy and alive. See, all right, you can sit back down. I don't like to embarrass anyone, but that's how it works. When we share the happy things in our community, we all feel a little bit happier. Atam Aretz? Hello? Okay. I just had a... All right.
He's from Aretz, Nashville.
He just looked like we were doing the most strangest things in here, but he knew his way around. All right. Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu. We ask this great God that blessed any and all of our ancestors before us to bless each and every one of you, that your simchas be more joyous because you celebrate them in a circle of love, that your years of growing and becoming and certainly of love bring all of our community more fulfillment at all times. Baruch atah Adonai Shema Koleinu. We bless this power in the universe who hears such prayers. Everybody says,
Amen.
Okay, all right. Everybody can go back and sit down now. We return to our regularly scheduled service, although it's not so regular.
Oh, we don't do this every week? Why not?
I need my folder. The 80s brought us many things. Certainly one of them was the genius of Elie Wiesel as he garnered every possible international honor. An ember plucked from the fires of Auschwitz's crematoria in his autobiographical novel Night, Wiesel instilled the consciousness of the Shoah, the Holocaust, in every corner of the globe. The Nobel Peace Prize awarded him in 1986 only enhanced his influence. It was an aha moment for many of us, for he was the theologian that helped us cling to our Judaism. If he could preserve faith in the death camps, how could we not still observe it in joy and freedom like we do today? We sing of an everlasting covenant. Yes, Vishamru, take me on, aha.
Gonna need your help on this one. You'll know what to do in the moment. You can clap if you want. There we go. Vishamru V'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'asot et HaShabbat L'dorotam Berit olam V'shamru. Ready? V'shamru V'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Beini uvein B'nei Yisrael ot hi leolam Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai V'shamru
all in just 6 days, and it was good. So on the seventh day God rested, so we shall keep the Sabbath for all time now. Shameru, Shameru, Yisrael, et HaShabbat. One more time. Shameru. Let's hear you. Yisrael, et HaShabbat.
So we believe here at Congregation Micah that music gets God's attention, and that certainly, I think, has happened. We're going to dim our lights. We are going to do a silent Amidah. We'll just sing our first line, and we'll leave a little silence. And when everyone has had their time for what we call Avodah Shebalev, the prayers of your own heart, you can be seated, and we'll sing for peace again. Please rise.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agite hilatecha. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. A prayer for peace. We'll be right here waiting until we get it. May the one who makes peace in the heavens above bring peace down on us here on earth. No more violence, no more pain for all of Israel and for all the world as well. Oh, say shalom, bimromav, huya, say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. You are the one who makes peace in the heavens above. Let all the violence end today. In your name we all will pray for all of Israel and for the world as well. Oh, say shalom, bimromav, huya, say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. If we can put aside the hurt from the past, I wonder if we can make peace that will last. For all of Israel and the world as well. Oh, say shalom, bimromav, huya, say shalom aleinu, veyakol Israel, veimeru, amen. Veimeru, amen.
As is our custom, we always take a little time during the central prayer of our worship service to think about those people who are not feeling joyous, who have a loss of shalom, a loss of wholeness and peace, often because they are ill, be that a problem with their bodies or their minds or what it is affecting them. And so we think specifically in our community of Wayne Ritt and Marta Errett, Rusty King and David Ragusin, Ezra Cohen, of Guy Cherkesky, Courtney Steck, and Stephen Bender, Larry Hyatt, Wayne Lewis, Cynthia Rogers, Jacqueline Glassner. Those are just the names I have before me. It is also our custom to say the names of people you are thinking of. So as my hand passes across the room, please feel free to do so. We take those names as well as all people in need of a healing for a blessing for healing, and we ask you to sing with us.
Mi shebeirach avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi shebeirach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shleima, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Well, this has been kind of fun, don't you think? So I imagine some of you are like, is he going to ruin it with a sermon? I am not. But I did want to take a few moments to acknowledge that not everything that occurred in the 1980s was fun. On June 6, for instance, in 1982, the Israeli Defense Forces invaded southern Lebanon to address the PLO, which had been operating there, and that has led to years and years of, at very least, low-scale armed conflict. In 1987, the first Intifada began. That would be a sustained series of Palestinian protests and violent riots in the West Bank and Gaza Strip and within Israel. And images of the Intifada shattered really all these past dreams we had and that we sing for about peace. Here in America, demographers began to sound the alarm, claiming that intermarriage would destroy the American Jewish community. And you know, we celebrate tonight Shabbat in our own style, clearly. And I think we are witnesses to just how wrong they were. Judaism in America wasn't then, nor is it now, dying. It was, as it always will be, in a state of transformation. And mixed marriage was not a catastrophe. It was a blessing for us in disguise. I mean, after all, living a Jewish life here at Micah in Nashville, Tennessee, has proven quite an attractive option in a pluralistic society. Perhaps our most attractive option in this humble community is our music. So can we please give Cantor Josh Goldberg some love for all the hard work and creativity he
and our amazing
and this band has put forth, sharing this special Shabbos with us. Cantor Josh, we are so very glad that you found us and we found you. And we look forward, of course, to Broadway Shabbat coming soon.
Okay. Oh, wow. Pressure's on now.
Okay. All that being said, we are going to return to our service and our closing prayers. We're going to invite the community to please rise for the words of Aleinu. Does anyone really want to come close and open the doors? Because we invite anyone who wants to do it. The Averys can do it also, but if anyone wants to come with them, okay.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Here at the end of our service, we always pay tribute to those people who touch our lives through their spirits. We recall the passings this year of Gail Denise Himmelfarb, Stephen Joel Dubin, and J.J. Amsel, Sheldon Grossman, Barbara Brooke, Walter P. Stern, Arnold Hyatt, Marvin Oakes, Jerry Ellie, Deborah Siegel, George Hahn, William Bill Drungowski, Stanley Felix, Roland Terry Hill, Kathleen Guccione, Frank Parker, Bertram Humboldt Chalfant Jr., Steve Geringer, Philip Ginsberg, Margaret Friedman Vaughn, Irving Deutschman, Thomas Glynn, Nancy Jean Riss, Toby Lee Spiegel, Norman Edward Heyman, Lucille Foley, Stephen Allen Cooper, Evelyn Ruth Richmond, Jerry Glick, T.J. Cohen, Dorothy Braderman, Elaine Dudnick Roth, B.B. Weinstein, Susan Ruckman, Bonnie Neeson, Artis Felix, Martin Rabin, Kent Nolan, Laura Cass Hockman, Robert Charles Levine, Trevor Clark, Harvey A. Sevier, Conrad Raymond Jacobs, Zelda Esgro, Irving Lloyd Greenberg. We also recall on the anniversaries of their deaths, Alan Hill Rogers, Anna Sleepowitz, Barbara Stern, Dr. Jacob Rader Marcus, Fred Earl Friedman, Gail Professor Simmons, Hilmar Kleeman, Jack Helfgott, Joseph Tweel, Lena Itzkowitz, Louis Zipperman, Mari Koplow, Norman Mitchell Lippin, Paula Malamed, Ralph Urbano, Richard Todd Saylor, Sarah Bleckman Silver, Sydney Poster, Wynette Weitzman, and Lottie Malamed. If there's any names I've neglected to mention or just ones you'd like to say aloud, we invite you to do so. We add to those names all those people who have been a blessing to humanity, and we join together in Kaddish Yatom, the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divra kirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayachon u'vyomachon u'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'imru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lalmei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal Shemei d'kudisha b'richu le'ela min kol birkata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran be'alma v'imru, Amen. Yehi Shlomo Rabbah min Shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. We always ask that the source of peace send peace to all people who are mourning, comfort to all people who may be bereaved. We say one final time together.
Amen.
Okay, sit very briefly. I'm going to do this quickly. Torah study is going to continue tomorrow morning, as it always does. We've got a wonderful group. We don't need to have more people, but it's really fun. If anyone wants to join us, you just have to zoom in. You can come and go as you please, and you might learn something and make friends. Not a big deal. Okay. Secondly, tomorrow, give it up, please. Pierre will become a Brit Mitzvah. Just a taste tonight. She'll be reading from the Torah tomorrow. And we have Mahjong on Tuesdays, 12:30. We have Shmooze and Views, as always, Thursdays at 10:30. We have an adult B'nai Mitzvah class, and it's beginning really soon. So if you're still interested, there's a class happening. Email Rabbi Lori. We need volunteers to assist at room at the inn. It is not a difficult thing to do. It is a magical thing to do. All you have to do is come here and help be a part of the community. There's setup. There's food you could cook. If you want to spend the night, we need a few people to do that. This would be our homeless shelter, and we do need volunteers. Tomorrow morning, jam with Cantor Josh again to regular tunes, but for young people. So there'll be a Micah Minis taking place. I believe that is at 9:30 in the Eden Room.
That's
yes.
right.
Monday, on the 21st, we are partnering with Harpeth Presbyterian Church over around the corner there on Hillsborough Road for an interfaith Thanksgiving dinner and experience. The dinner is free. There's no cost to attend. It would be great if you would RSVP through our website, and we're going to engage in a little bit of dialogue. Then on Thursday, December 8th at 6 p.m., we'll participate with Shakti Power Yoga to host a pre-Hanukkah yoga practice. My friend and Rabbi Lori's, Rabbi Tara Feldman, will be in town, and they have written, with her partner Sharon Epstein, a book, Lev Shalom Yoga. Anyway, all levels are welcome. The Rices are into the yoga thing, and it should be for everybody. It should be fun. So please join us. I did the wrong. Okay. That's pretty much what I got. We have a Kiddush we're going to do first?
Yes.
Okay.
First of all, no schmooze next week. It's Thanksgiving.
Okay, sorry. Thank you.
And I just want to give a big thank you to this amazing band who killed it. You can hear them all over town, but they're here with us tonight. Carlton on the keyboard, Richard on bass, Neo on the drums, and Steve on the guitar. Thank you guys. It was awesome. And also Misty and Jim on sound. Thank you both so much. Okay. Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו ובחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, בשבת קודשך, באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת.
Amen.
One more announcement. If you are here for Micah Connections, our 20s and 30s social group will be in the library after services. And we have one more song to send you out with. Here we go. Shabbat Shalom. You've been rickrolled. Shabbat Shalom. Misty, can you? No? Turn the volume. Is that fun?